A script comes generally to us first, and we'll do a first breakdown, and we will try to isolate every shot we think could be a visual effect in the movie. Some are obvious, spaceship flies across the galaxy. Some might be, they can only afford to build half or a third of the set. We have to supply everything on the right side of the screen or everything out the window. And probably the most outrageous set was Caladan, the interior of Caladan, which doesn't exist at all. That was entirely blue screen.
Blue screen is a process that allows us to isolate either people or objects and then extract them and composite them into a live action scene. And say, for example, like Jessica and Gurney walking in Caladan. Normally you would have a storyboard, and normally the first thing you would shoot is the background plate. In this case, it would have been a set that they've decided we're going to put people into here and make this Caladan. They didn't have a set, and they didn't have a design for a set. So they shot the actors first, which is kind of the cart before the horse. You will see that there's just enough blue to cover what's behind the actors and what they're standing on. The rest of it's the soundstage. You can see the grip standing over there reading a Playboy. You can see all the things that are on the set that we are eventually going to get rid of. It was more difficult than a normal average blue screen. In this particular case, they were physically walking on the screen. Not only did they shoot the actors against blue, they also did camera moves, which a few years ago was an inconceivable thing to do. Then we compounded the difficulty by deciding that the floor that they were walking on was shiny marble. That meant we had to put in reflections, which didn't exist because they were walking on a flat blue screen. It was actually easier to take their actual blue screen keyed out image, turn it upside down, throw it out of focus and blur it, and then attach it to them and create the illusion of a reflection.